So today is the last day that I've got to work on the van before the baby is out. Last official day, and I am not gonna finish with this van build, but I will continue working on it and doing as much as I can today. And what I left off yesterday was I've installed the countertop. This is our new countertop space, which looks awesome, by the way. I put a stain on it and then I sealed it with a polyacrylic to waterproof it. It's not much of a countertop. It's really just the rim right here and this parameter of the sink and dishwasher. And now that I have the countertop, I can finally secure this down. I think I'm gonna need to make a Lowe's run just to buy the seal, like a silicone, to get this thing secured. And then I can run the faucet that I already have down in the garage area, and also the drain. I can start working on that. And the goal of today is still to just secure the rest of the van to make sure the refrigerator doesn't fly out when I'm driving, and anything else that's in this area doesn't go flying when I'm driving, because this is gonna be the main van that we'll be driving once the baby is out, because this has 4 seats. Our old van only has 3. So I gotta get it ready to be driving as a daily driver. So I'm gonna get started on finishing up with the closet walls here, the back walls, and work on the sink, and we will see what else we get done. Today is day 91 of our DIY Sprinter van build. I'm gonna start with cutting this corner piece that's left of this countertop here. I didn't do this piece because there's this cutout that I need to make right here for the walkway. I didn't know how this was gonna look, so I had to wait. And now that I got the measurement, I can cut it, and I'm still gonna need to stain it and seal it. So let me get started with that, and then I will work on the backing for the closets. I just rounded off the corner here. This is the entrance and this is the walkway. I want to make sure these corners here are nice and smooth. There's a little bit of a chip here, so I'm going to put a little wood glue here and just hopefully this doesn't fall off right here. And I think the polyacrylic is going to seal it once it's stained, so it should be okay. Let me just add a little glue. I'll wait for that to dry. I'll sand it again, and then I can stain and seal it. I'm going to cut the backings for the rest of the closet areas and the upper cabinet that we need to finish. This bottom one needs the cutout for the electrical outlet. All the backings are now installed. I did the best I can. There is a bit of a gap that you can probably see on some of these, but that's the best I can do, because not everything is like exactly square, so it is what it is. It looks fine though. All right, let's get back to staining and polying the rest of that countertop. While that dries, let's work on something else. I'm gonna add a backing to the kitchen backsplash wall here. I still haven't decided what we're gonna do with the backsplash. Maybe just something stick on or real towels. I mean, there's not much of a backsplash anyway, so I would just add the board first and we can decide later. And you'll notice that we have a spice rack here, but I made it a little bit too big, so I'll share with you guys what we're doing here. We're going to be adding a beam here and making this into a hidden storage. I wasn't sure if I want to share, but if you guys are watching it today and throughout our van build, you'll know what we're doing here. So there's going to be a beam here, and with a little door that slides out, and this will be like some extra storage back here. So I'm going to add a piece of beam here. The wall is going to cover this side too, but we'll have access to it through, I haven't decided yet, maybe like add a small hinge here or something. So that's what I'm doing. Let me add that beam, and then we will be able to close it up. But the problem is I don't have any more of the, I think this is the 2.5 inch poplar wood to make this vertical here. But what I'm going to do is I am going to just measure out the backsplash, and then I can just add that piece of wood afterwards. And yeah, that'll complete that. But 35. This is the outlet. This is the spice rack. Let's test fit this, see how this came out. I know this is gonna get stuck probably over here, just because there's a bit of a unevenness to this, but actually stuck on this side because this is lower than this side, or this is higher than this side, so I might need to trim off a little bit here. But if I can fit it underneath the cabinet there, then I won't need to adjust it. Okay, let's chop off a little bit up top, and I can just add a trim to it later on. Let's try that again. And it is good. All right, looks pretty good. I still need to sand it down, but here's how it looks like. Yeah, once I sand this down, then I will be able to secure it. And this is the hidden cubby right here. Nice. Okay, backsplash is installed. Came out pretty good. We'll figure out what to do with it later on, but that's done. The next one I'm going to do is this piece right here. This is the exterior side of the upper cabinet, pretty exposed right now. So let me cut a piece here, and we'll get that attached. Before I do that, let's put one more layer of the stain so that I can put the polyacrylic on it later today. This is actually a pretty interesting color, weathered oak. I thought it was going to have like a brown tone to it, but it's got more like a grayish tone to it, which I kind of like. I wanted it to be a little bit more brown, but this is not bad. I might do that for like the ceiling slats too. Okay, let's put it here to dry. This upper cabinet's got a bit of a curve, and I don't know if this board is thin enough to sort of bend. Pretty rigid board here. Yeah, this little curvature here. If I can bend it, maybe I can use the clamp. See if I can get that to bend. Just adding a bit of wood glue lock it in. Should work. Okay. A few pieces of board here just to hold it down. Press it down so the glue is in contact between the boards. Let's add some polyacrylic to this last part of the countertop, and we'll get it attached shortly. Another thing that I need to do is secure the stove top, and I haven't tested it yet. I don't even know if it works. Obviously it should, but let's test it out. I have the propane wire that I'm going to connect to the propane tank, and also I connected the 12-volt wire last night. I just need to make that connection to the main wire, add the fuse, and we'll be able to test this. Let's connect the gas line to the propane tank. This one is going to go on this side. I still haven't finished building the propane locker yet. We will save that for another time. You got the other end of this. That's going to get connected to this fitting here. I think I need a rubber piece, but let's just test it. Let's put the fuse in, turn the propane tank on, and let's test it. This one's right here. Okay, fuse is in. This is working. Okay, let's turn the propane tank on. Okay. And let's open this up. I don't think I need to modify anything before I turn it on, but we will see. Okay. Put you down. Bit of dust here. Okay, let's try this burner. Oh, I hear some gas. Oh, okay. Do I have to hold it? I see it. There's fire. There you go. Ah, our stove is working. Let's try the other ones. I don't know if you guys can see the flame at all. It's kind of bright out, but let's try this back one here. Okay, so I have to press it down. There you go. There you go. Nice. Okay, let's turn it off. Alright, so now I can sort of secure this burner stovetop. Let me turn this off first, because I'm not going to be using it just yet, and I will test for leaks and stuff later on, but that's also going to be after I'm done with building this propane locker. So I just want to secure it so I can drive. The last main thing that I'm going to be doing today is build the shower box slash the place where the toilet is going to be. This is the area right here. I think that's all the time that I'm going to have left to work on the van, but let's finish with that. This is going to be the main base of the shower cabinet. Let me get some measurements. here. Let's see if I did it right. Here. So this is our shower box, 26 inch, well, less than 26, 25 and a quarter, I think. And then 15 inch high and about 14 inch wide. I think it's fine. Yeah. Spencer can sit here. I mean, it's not a luxury bathtub, but I think it's big enough for us. Right in here. Just like that. There's gonna be a rail that's we'll be able to pull out. Just like that. Oh, shower area. And then I bought this thing. This is the mixing valve for the water. Like this. And this is gonna get installed right underneath here. Obviously this is gonna go through, but we'll be able to sort of adjust the water from here. Like this. Mixing valve. Obviously for the bathtub slash shower box, there's still a lot more work to be done. I still need to epoxy it to make it waterproof and also create a drain for the water to go down. So that'll have to be after the baby's out. So that is it for working on the van until the baby's out and things are situated. I will continue to try to do work in between, but the focus is not going to be the van moving forward. Got to make sure the new baby is going to be fully taken care of, get a nice routine down, and then I can start thinking about whatever else I need to finish in the van. I want to say I'm like 85-90% done with the van. I mean, I got pretty far. It's been a nice long 3 months of working on the van. And it's a deadline I set for myself, but obviously at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. Like, I'm going to continue working on it afterwards, but it was just like something nice for me to kind of work towards. And I wanted to finish it before the baby's out, but unfortunately, this is all I got done. So for the rest of the night, I am going to actually pick up some food. I'm going to pick up some fried chicken. Rena wanted something nice and hearty before the surgery tomorrow, and so I'm gonna pick that up. If I have some time, maybe I'll come back down to just like install the hinges or whatever for like minor stuff. Other than that, there's really not much big items that I'm gonna be working on until maybe sometime in the next few days. But you never know, I might just sneak down here and just work on the van when the baby is sleeping or something, but we will. I'm actually gonna end the video here. Tomorrow is the C-section, Rena's C-section. So we're going to be focusing on that. We got a really early morning to get to the hospital. And yeah, and it's also going to be the sort of the end of the daily vlog as well. Because there's going to be a lot more family stuff and baby stuff in the upcoming days. So I'm not going to be posting everything. So if you still want to follow our family's van lives, next time you see us, it's going to be a family of 4. Hit that subscribe button so you get notified when the new videos come out. And if you enjoy watching this video, smash that like button so I can spread it to more people. We really appreciate you guys watching. We'll catch you guys on the next video, whenever that is. Bye.